We want the equation of the tangent line of fx. So remember, the equation of the tangent line needs a slope at an instant at this point. So we want the derivative. So the derivative of 4x is just 4 because the 1 comes down. Then the power gets reduced by 1 to make x to the 0. And then here, this is subtract 1/2 x to the negative 3/2. Right? Because the power rule says when you evaluate a derivative, the power comes down, so it makes negative 1/2 for a coefficient, and then it gets reduced by 1. Negative 1/2 subtracted by 1 makes negative 3/2. And now we're ready for an x-coordinate. Plug in 4 in for x. That way you can find out what the instantaneous slope is, and that'll help us create the equation that they're looking for. So if you do that, you can use your calculator. That's 4 to the negative 1.5 power. So that's 1/8. So this is 4 minus 1/2 times 1/8. And if you want to know how they got 1/8, I mean how you could think of 1/8, that's the square root of 4 over 4 squared, right? Because the powers subtract. So power of 1/2 subtracted by 2 makes negative 3/2. And if you evaluate this, it's 1/8. Let's see, so we got 1/2 times 1/8, that makes 1/16. So this is 3 and 15/16. So that's the slope. They usually like it as an improper fraction, though, so let's change that. 16 times 3 plus 15, that makes 63 over 16 plus some b. To finish out the equation of the tangent line, we need to know what the y-intercept is. So I'm going to plug this in for y, the original y coordinate they gave us to correspond with that x coordinate. So we're back to fractions. So let's cross simplify, make our lives easier. So 64 divided by 4 makes 16. So subtract that 16 from both sides. So that's 32 over 2. 35 over 2 subtracted by 32 over 2 makes 3 over 2 for b. So that's your y-intercept, 63 over 16x plus 3 over 2 here. Wow, so I caught something. I was, again, going too fast. I just copied this down wrong. It should be 63. So 63 over 4. Subtract 63 over 4 from both sides. Let's get common denominators. Let's make this 70 over 4. Subtracted by 63 over 4. So the y-intercept is 7 over 4 here. This is 7 over 4. And that's it. That's your equation for the tangent line. The equation of the line that's touching at just one point of the graph at x equals 4.